welcome. Guys, I'm very excited, honey. The party is coming. Welcome. Hey, y'all. Ooh-wee. Let me tell you something. I have not see my notifications are not on, so I don't know where everybody is. The notifications is not showing. I got 7 people now. I started with 9. Y'all hit that like button when y'all coming on into the house. I just want to catch y'all on some things that y'all might have missed on Real Housewives of Potomac. But I want to tell you about Kanye. Hello, Aquarius. Hello, Keisha. Let me tell you about Kanye. The bag is leaving. The bag is quicksand. The bag is sand leaking out the bag. Listen, he done lost Adidas, Balenciaga, Vogue. He done lost. He had hired Johnny Depp's attorney. Now he done fired them. People are dropping him like he is poop with flies all over it. Okay. Don't nobody want to deal with Kanye. But the biggest thing, the fourth quarter, which is October, November, December, Kanye West has managed to lose $246 million. Okay. Adidas and the Jew people have dropped Kanye, don't want nothing to do with Kanye. Look, White Lives Matter, in case y'all didn't know, supports the white supremacists and the KKK. That's one of their models. So when he did that, the Jewish people felt like, okay, this is Hitler all over again. Get rid of him. The lady from Vogue who really loved Kanye won't have a conversation except I can't deal with you because he's bad for business. Hey, Marva. Hey, Dondi. Hey, Renee. Sweet Lady Eats. Hello. Hey, Queen. Aquarius. How are y'all doing? Hit that like button for me, please. Y'all, like I said, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but please check your subscriptions to me and your favorite content creators. Please hit that like button because that keeps us in the algorithm. The more likes we get or dislikes, if you dislike it, it lets YouTube know that y'all are interacting with the page, okay? But I had to talk about Kanye. But before we do that, last night I didn't get a chance to read an inspiration to my gems. We are we are born in one day. We die in one day. We can change in one day. We can fall in love in one day. Anything could just happen in one day. Stay positive one day, then add another day, and then you'll see that you're positive every day, no matter what you're going through. Okay. I need y'all to stay positive because 2023 is going to be a banger and we're going to need each other. Okay. We're going to need each other. It's going to be some things that's going on in the United States. I want y'all to know that Brittany Griner lost her appeal to appeal her 9 years. It looks like she's going to be in prison for 9 years in Russia. We need to pray for her mental, okay? Her family's mental. I was praying that she makes it home by the end of the year. Russia had the nerve to tell her that she can go and play basketball and then go back to her cell at night. But they still want to use her. And she told them she wasn't going to do it. And so this morning, her appeal was denied. So looked like she's going to be doing that 9 years, y'all. I'm going to post my post if y'all know Baby Doll. Baby Doll has been going through some medical things. She has a brain tumor. She also has cancer. It is legit. She goes through her chemo, and her son had an accident at school and his leg got messed up and had to have screws. So she has been not going to her chemo, which I encourage her to go. But she's got a GoFundMe up. If y'all could give her $5, $10, We got to help one another if you can. I know it's hard, but I'm going to post her GoFundMe in my community page. Okay. When people need help and if they can ask for it, then maybe we can help them. Y'all know that I don't ask y'all to give me cash apps and super chats. Not saying that I don't like them, but I rather, when I do get them, I usually put them back into my gems. And for Christmas, I'm going to give a giveaway to the members. Everybody that's members on Speak With Your Girl 2, we're going to do Christmas giveaway, giving away cash that could possibly get you gas if you need gas. It could buy you something small from the grocery store. I can say that God has blessed me, and so I have a desire to help others, but I want to help people who have supported me in everything that I've been through. Hey, Miss Gigi, how you doing? Let's see. That's a lot for her. What's the GoFundMe for her? Godspeed to her and her family. Yes. I do know by speaking to a baby doll, most days, she needs rides to get her chemo. She's not able to drive because of that. And if y'all know baby doll on these streets, y'all know that she's had a brain tumor and had been dealing with cancer, and she has just been a blessing on my page. That's all I can speak for her being a blessing on my page and supporting me, right? Yes, Marva is my super sniper. And when I say Marva run these streets with me, she run these YouTube streets with me. Tonight, I'm doing this now and early because um Q is having a birthday party tonight, y'all, and I got my birthday hat, to support Q. I'm gonna put my little birthday hat on. Look, I got my birthday hat and my little jingles for Q's party tonight. I'm gonna red label Confessions, and I need to apologize to Confessions of a reality star. She wanted me to come on her show Saturday night, but I was in New York and I was not on the internet the whole time I was gone. Sometimes you need that break, and I really needed a break from everything. I'm a caretaker, I'm a wife, I'm a mother. I do work in the community, and I just needed a break from everything. And I got my break, and I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Now, let me go on to Real Housewives of Potomac on things that I know, what y'all may not know, okay? Okay, Candace. Now, let me say, Candace was hollering for Eric, who is a producer, right? Now, when you are on the scene, you're not supposed to speak to the producers, period. And she was pissed off. But Eric was like, I don't stop y'all from saying things about each other. Y'all say things about each other. But y'all, I told y'all before the season started, Chris and Candace time was coming. They always take target hits at people's family. So Candace wasn't having that because what Giselle is talking about, that what y'all may not realize, after the reunion last year, Chris came up to Giselle to tell her there was some things she said that he did not like. So this incident that Giselle is talking about is right after the reunion. It was right during the break of the reunion. He wanted to talk to Giselle about what was said. Now the door was left open. Giselle, you dirty gizzle neck. The door was left open, and she didn't say anything about this until after the reunion was over. Now, what y'all don't know is Candace and Robin has been hanging. They have become a little tight. So, in real life. But what y'all may not notice throughout the season, y'all going to begin to see the dark women separate from the light women. Okay. We're going to see that this year. Okay. And Wendy, I'm glad she stayed to hear everything that they were talking about Candace. But Chris did not do anything disrespectful. Not yet. During the season, you might see a little bit where it's going to be a little crack with Candace and Chris. But for the most point, at this point in the show, Candace is standing 10 toes down for her husband, her family, whatever, right? So let me tell you. So production knew what was going on, and the production told her that she needed to make sure that she confronts Giselle. But did we see a Monique and Candace moment? Mm, because Candace wanted to what she say? Rat-a-tat-tat. Isn't that what she was doing with Monique? Rat-a-tat-tat. So she walked up out of there because she said now she has a lot to lose. I'm not changing my story at all. Her mama lives with her in that house. I am not much of Candace fan, but I was on her side when they were coming for her husband. She did the right thing. Giselle is thirsty and she thinks she is the prettiest girl in the room and all the men want her. Right. They went for Monique's family. They went for Wendy's husband. Remember when everything started coming out about Wendy's husband, right? I don't understand how you can fake it and play with it, okay? But y'all, everybody in the room felt Mia was lying. But wait a minute. Candace did this the right thing this time, but was ready to fight. She was ready to fight. Absolutely. So if there was doubt, Candace will not play about her husband and her mother, okay? Let me see. We got, hey, Renee. We follow each other simultaneously. Something not even knowing, most not knowing, mentally tell. Hey, Carmel Appleheart, how are you? Darlene said hit that like button, y'all. Darlene said hit that like button. We got Miss Gigi. I agree. Candace did the right thing. Yes, she did. Because you know what, y'all? Candace is making money moves, okay? If y'all didn't know, Candace just performed in a show in Atlanta, and all the Real Housewives of Atlanta came up and showed up for Candace at her show. And Candace is thriving in her music. So she's saying right now she doesn't want another baby. I mean, she doesn't want a baby right now. But I really think that her husband don't want a baby because he has kids that are growing up without him. Yes, indeed, Marva. I'm always glad to come and sit on the porch. Yes, y'all come on in. So here. Now, did y'all notice that Candace was using some of Monique's words, okay? What did she call her? Neck, ankles. Um, did y'all hear her? Pick up Monique's phrase. But see, Giselle should be a little scared of Candace because Candace knows some secrets about Giselle that's coming out right now in the DC area. Okay. Wendy's talking to Sharice. Sharice, I listen, you seen Sharice's hand on the champs bottle, okay? She had her hand on the champagne bottle, sitting there like a dud. She is not entwined with anything, but Sharice will get deeply in it by the middle of this season, okay? Right now, Sharice calling herself the peacemaker. She is trying to be Karen when Karen is not on the scene. But what y'all may not have noticed, Miss Kern don't want to film with Sharice. Have y'all noticed that every time Sharice come round, Karen becomes ghost? Karen leaves the scene. She's not going to give Sharice no play at all. Perhaps could this be loyalty to Monique Samuels? Sharice wants to intertwine with Karen. Karen don't want anything to do with Sharice. Why? Because Sharice was talking about Karen in the streets of DC in real time. And those things weren't too nice. Like Karen is having an affair. Well, we don't see Karen having an affair. Never. Nobody sees Karen really in DC, okay? Karen, wherever she's having this affair, it is not DC. It is not in DC. And it's not in Potomac. So where's she going? To Maryland? Perhaps not. Okay, so Miss Ankle Neck, I'm gonna call her Miss Ankle Neck. Okay, Candy is really she's doing good. Okay, y'all, she's doing good. She's been singing and going different places and opening up for people. They might be older artists, but she is singing at football games and baseball games. She's doing a lot, and she's moving with Vivian. And in case y'all don't know Vivian, Vivian is an African designer in DC. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And she's hanging with Vivian. So Vivian is going to open up a lot of doors for Candace as well. Giselle is jealous and wants a man, but none seem to want her. She is the only one on the show without a man. Ouch. That's got to cut deep. Listen, it does cut deep. But don't think that Giselle is not wetting her whistle. She does date, and she said that she doesn't do anything. Girl, stop lying to me. And the passer is still around, okay? Caught that, Marcella. Dion said she caught. Yep, I noticed that Karen is not feeling Sharice. That's because they have some off the scene stuff going on. Look, Sheree is trying to hang with anybody she can. Why y'all think Robin brought her on the scene? Nobody wanted to deal with her to bring her on the scene. Nobody. So Dion said Karen didn't. They had arguments, yes, but she's also been running around town saying that Karen is cheating. Okay, Monique got those phrases from social media. They are common terms for Giselle. Candace would never copy. Oh, listen, do you know that last year you never heard Candace call Giselle ankles or neck? Y'all know where that came from. The binder, the binder. Remember that, the binder, okay? I didn't know I didn't think Karen was cheating. Me either, y'all. Karen does have male friends, but most of them come from the LGBTQ community, okay? They are helping her with her product, her wigs, her candles, and everything. She's a mover and shaker. Giselle is doing her thing in secret. Well, it ain't all secret, y'all. Y'all, she ain't just running to Atlanta. Look, talking about Peter. Do you know that she actually had a talk with Peter's ex-wife to see if it's okay? And she gave the approval. You know, we're not together no more or anything. Sharice is too thirsty. And guess what, y'all? Y'all should see Sharice's paycheck for this show. It maybe 5,000. $5,000, y'all. She's a friend to the show. She is not a main cast. She is thirsty dry. She probably slept with Peter. When do y'all know Peter not the stir rice and stick it? Come on. When do y'all know Peter to be with somebody and not stir rice and stick it? Because, honey, rumors out there, allegedly, in my opinion, he was doing it with Nene until he got smart with Nene, and then Nene called him that B word. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? We don't need Sharice. Nope, and we don't need Sharice. But Sharice is going to get more engaged and try to make beef with Karen. And Karen is going to do right what she did next week. Y'all will see next week. She said, please walk me to the car, Gordon. Mia's man, walk me to my car. I'm leaving. She not gonna give Sharice the chance to say anything to her. Just like Monique at Ashley baby shower did not give Sharice a chance to be in there. Y'all seen at the spring fling party? Karen was like, who invited her? I didn't. She was up there. Did y'all see people really interacting with Sharice? No, Sharice just be there to be drinking, okay? Miss Gigi, right? We don't want her. Please hit that like button, y'all. Hey, Monica McCall. Y'all, I hope y'all had a chance to look at the videos from New York. That is all the places we went together, and I was sure to include y'all all. And I will be going back on the 27th of November to take my children to the tree lighting in Rockefeller Center, and I'm going to take them ice skating. Why she got to play sick, though? You know, Karen was playing sick and said she had 102 degrees. Let me tell you the real story. She knew that Sharice was going to be at the TikTok party, and that's why she didn't go. Because Ashley maintains a speaking relationship with Sheree even when she wasn't filming. Sharice is like a dog begging like for a bone, just like Giselle thirsty for her attacks on folks' relationships. Y'all heard Candace say that she's not going to do it. But guess what? She still ain't got that apology from Chris. Period.com. Let me tell you another thing. Mia watched her storyline for cancer. Y'all, I told y'all before this started filming, I showed y'all the news articles. She came back and she said she did not have cancer. Now, she said in the luncheon with Robin, who was tearing her whole storyline down for real. Did you see Mir's expressions? Like, why this girl keep asking me about this, right? Even she didn't even school her mama on what was going on, right? So let me tell you, I'm not a nurse. I'm not a doctor. I don't know nothing. I just, right now, when my husband went through this cancer, that's when I really stopped and looked into it. I looked into the lymphoma thing, and she said she had a bump on her butt. Okay. So I was like, I've had employees who told me that they have had on their a bump on their butt, and it turned out to be a boil. Okay. I don't know where boils come from, but I'm saying that lymphoma that she's talking about, it says swelling can occur in lymphoma patients depending on the bodily systems affected by the cancerous growth, right? For example, if a large lymphoma growth is blocking the vessel that carry blood to your upper body, you may experience swelling in the face, chest, and neck. This swelling can be severe depending on the extent of inhabitation to blood flow. It is very painful, prompting patients to make a visit to the local emergency room. It says that lymphoma also commonly affects the stomach and intestines, so similar swelling may occur in blood vessels. Listen, lymphoma, I believe from reading this, affects the upper part of your body. Why would it be on your butt? I don't know. I don't know about this. Yolanda said, I say Chris and Candace should sue her for making false accusations. Now, think about the suing, y'all. Their contract prohibit them from suing about this. You see how Candace's lawsuit went with Monique, right? I'm okay with Karen not going with where Sharice is. If I don't F with you, I don't want to be in your company no matter what. But y'all, didn't they stop that? Didn't they stop y'all from trying to not film with other people? Like when Robin said she's having a family day and did not invite Wendy. Well, there is an undercover beef, and I don't think they did this editing right. Because show me why Robin is not speaking to Wendy. There's a reason. I just refreshed my phone. We have 23 like and 36 views. Hit the like buttons, Gems. Yes, um, chat, hit the like button. Yep. Miss Gigi said, I heard that Sharice was saying previously that Karen was cheating on Ray. Sharice better mind her business. That's where that's coming in at. And so little Miss Candace is going to be talking to Ashley about, Miss Karen cheating. Let me tell you something. Miss Karen laid it out for y'all. Ray gives her permission to look. And he said, well, yeah, you can look, but my husband would never tell me I can look at another man. And I'm not going to tell him, even if he does look at other women, he not going to ask my permission, and I'm not going to give him my permission. Mia said she had lumps in her chest. Now she's got a boil on her butt. Stop the lying, Mia. Just say you used the fake cancer story. Y'all heard her last night. She said the first episode, it was her chest. This episode the other night was on her ass, and she said, I will show you it. Come on, Mia. Come on. My son had one on his butt. Right. Right. That's what I'm saying. Boils grow in your butt. Lymphoma don't. Y'all, I researched it. Yolanda Franklin, I definitely believe Mia is a liar, but production can be shady too and make it seem like he never looked at her. Listen, I didn't see him look over there, and I'm going to tell you why I know Chris was not messing with Mia. Remember when Mia said he tossed her salad? They ain't been straight since that time, last reunion. And Mia was not going to come back after everything that happened, okay? Sharice and all these women need to mind their own business. Absolutely. Yolanda says, I think Robin is still butthurt from dragging she got from jumping into Wendy gathering Giselle for coming for Eddie last season. But guess what? There is cracks in the Blue Eye Bandit. There is beef with the Blue Eye Bandit. And I'm going to tell you, it started before the show started airing. And I'm going to let you know, let the redeem say so. They wouldn't let anyone else get away with this amount of lies Mia gets away with. Listen, yes, they do. Lisa Renner, Andy just came out on his radio show and apologized to Garcelle because the fans were saying, how dare you, you know, show that a book about the book being recycling, and you harped on that, but you didn't harp on the fact that these women came after her 14-year-old son. And he made a public apology. Even Mia's mother looked bewildered. She sure did, because she knew that her daughter didn't tell her. And you see how Mia looked back at her mom like, why are you talking about this? I don't like the way Mia treats her mother. And guess what? What you do to your parents, what is it? Honor your mother and father, and your days will be long on this earth. Well, that's why her and Gordon in real life, they fighting for that money, okay? Um, I thought Ray said Karen could be eye candy for other men. That meant to me that they can view her beauty but can't touch her. That's the conversation they had. And for me to be on screen asking my husband, are you a little bit jealous because of that's not something that I would have done when the cameras is on. That would have had to be a private conversation. Ray is 20 years older than Karen, okay? So Karen is saying, he's up and stuck and he can't and maybe I need to be eye candy. Can't Karen takes pretty good care of herself, but she's not going to make me believe that she has not had surgery on her breast. I'm not going to believe that. I'm not going to believe she hasn't had surgery to get rid of her stomach. She does exercise, but I'm going to show y'all some pictures of Karen and y'all not going to believe it. Robin is trying to come off as more independent of Giselle. Maybe she's finally heard the fans. It's more than that. It's more than that, y'all. Giselle be trashing Juan, and Robin don't like that. That's what it is. No, I'm talking about Giselle and Robin and Ashley. Yeah, they're hearing she's hearing the fans, right, Miss Gigi? Let me see. Um, Giselle tried it with Wendy's husband, trying to make it something. Correct. Welcome, let the redeemed say so. Miss Gigi says, Marcella, that clown did not apologize. He was forced to say some words because of the backlash. Correct, Miss Gigi. Nothing about an apology is genuine when you are forced, because he said every time he opened his social media or anything, people was like, what about Garcelle? What are you going to do about Garcelle? And y'all, that reunion is going to be extra, extra hot. Even though you don't watch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, you better not miss that reunion tomorrow night. You better not, because Kathy is going to read them for filth. Do you understand me? And did y'all know that Lisa Renner, there was a post where she had a weapon. We're going to say weapon, and y'all know what I'm talking about, on her page for Kathy. Now, is that a threat or what? Miss Gigi, that's not true. Boils come from different reasons. I don't know where boils come from, but I know that she had it on her butt, and my employee had one that she had to go to the hospital and they had to drain it or something. I'm liking this new Robin, but she is mean. She is mean. We're going to finally see how mean she can be. Remember, she got up to go towards Wendy We don't promote violence, do we? Well, that seemed like it was gonna be violent, but Wendy told her to sit down. Y'all gonna see that Wendy is gonna film less and less this season. Um, I'm liking this Robin more, except it seemed like she got mad at Wendy over nothing. No, something brewed before the show, and it has everything pertaining to New York. All the ladies went to New York, y'all. It was, but Candace and Wendy was not invited. I'm gonna show y'all in New York. Yep, Lancet. Hey, gardening. Hi, Marcella. Just getting in. Thank you. Y'all come in and hit this like button. But anyway, so I think Mia lied for this with this storyline, but in real life, I'm waiting for Mia's good girlfriend to come up there because they had it out in real life. Okay. Okay. Robin has an event and don't invite Wendy, and they are. Y'all gonna see. Are they separating the dark girls from the light girls? And why would Sharice be going? Sharice do not have any children to bring. Her children are grown and gone. Karen came out of because she missed the last event. Karen did not know that Sharice was coming to this event. So she jets out, okay? And everybody is saying, oh, she made it. She made it. Y'all gonna see that next week that Sharice made it, okay? So when Wendy was leaving that little place where they was trying to learn some TikTok moves, okay? She had a hot mic. She did not realize that her mic was on. She was up there defending Mia, saying, this could have happened. Um, then he said, please hit that like button. Then he says, then she says, everybody know that Mia was lying. Mia was not telling the truth. She was trying to get, this is what they do before every show start. They drum up the drama so it'll make us run and watch them. Potomac's going to be hot and on fire this season, okay? I hope the editing was well, okay? I really do. Deion said the higher true, but most boils are infectious and generally infections of the hair follicle, made many on the butt and the underarms. Okay. I could definitely see them icing Miss Dr. Wendy out. It's a shame. They hated Wendy as cute as they are, making a big deal of her surgeries for no reason. Yes, they talk about her butt and everything. But Mia, your whole body has been reconstructed, honey. Your breasts, your butt, everything, your neck, your armpits, you done had shots under your arms, your face, fillers, and everything. Girl, please stop playing. And Dr. Wendy has real jobs. Okay. How many of these women have real jobs? You hear Karen about carrying candles and all this stuff. And I'm sure the pandemic affected a lot of their businesses. Okay. It did. Y'all hit that like button. Let me say. So she had a hot mic and she told the truth. Everybody in the group said that Mia was lying. Okay. So here we get into this pedicure, manicure, and Karen asked on camera about, do you mind about me being eye candy? Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Miss Karen is pretty. She's a beautiful woman. I'm gonna say that before I say anything else. She's beautiful inside and can be scandalous, but I'm going to tell you, when Karen don't have on makeup, she looks different. She looks very, 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 very different. I'm gonna show y'all. She gets a lot of Botox fillers, adjustments, everything. Karen is thriving to be a beauty queen. She does do a lot of outings. Ray goes to bed early. Karen is out and about, but do I think she's messing around? I don't know and I don't care. All we know is that Ray is can't do a lot of things right now. But I'm gonna show y'all some pictures of Miss Karen. Y'all see this picture of Miss Karen? Look at it. We always don't see that mole on Karen's face, right? Okay, let me show y'all another one. On this picture right here, I don't know. Is the mole on the other side of her face? Should I go back? You see the mole right there. But when she was just laying down, that mole was not on that side of the face. Let me see. The mole was on this side of the face, y'all. Now, maybe it's something going on with the picture, but y'all, let me pull up this picture right here. She gets her lips done. She gets Botox and fillers. Okay, hold on. This is Karen recently. You see how her nose is like pointy? She has teeth, not from Heavenly, but they're there. Look at Karen at her wedding. That's Karen and Ray when they first got married. Y'all know Karen had a son prior to marriage. But let me see, that is Karen. Okay? That's without wigs and everything, okay? Let me see this. Miss Gigi said Robin was nasty hearted to not invite Wendy's children to the fun event. Never exclude children, and that was low. You are correct, Miss Gigi. Hey, Marva. Sandra Johnson. Hey, how are you? I could not with that Karen and Ray scene. I thought it. IFF thought it. Karen is looking more her age this season. Something is a bit off. I did not like the scene either, Miss Gigi. It seems disrespectful to Karen's part. Let like a witch's nose. Right. Now look, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all another picture of her. Look at her wedding to Ray now. That's how Karen looked. Without makeup, Karen looks like a different woman, okay? She's very different. Let me see. That's her and Ray's daughter right there. All right, this is on their trip to New York. This is how Karen looked. Karen wigs are too expensive for me, okay? It's really expensive. But anyway, that conversation was, and I'm gonna tell you one thing about Ashley with this storyline. Ashley ain't leaving Michael, y'all. She not. Ashley and Zeke, her brother. Now, Natalie works for Michael at his company. And she's working with Ashley. So, do y'all think that she working with Ashley, or do you think she's spying on Ashley to report back to Michael about this house? Now, Natalie told Ashley the bank is clear with buying the house, everything's set off. But did y'all catch that? Ashley said Michael said that they didn't have the money, they had to get the money right away, and she's starting to think Ashley needs an attorney. Ashley needs to rake Michael over the coals and get a no matter how nasty he got, she may not get a lot of alimony, but she will get a lot of child support. According to Virginia is a common law state, okay? I have had several family members that have sported their man-made moles for years. All I can say is that it is interesting. It is because the mole was on another side for one picture. and she was the same way. She looks better. She looks better, less makeup, and her wigs are horrifying to me. You know, some of them are. Hey, Eartha. Hey, Marva. Um, Nat is loyal to Michael, plain and simple, and is watching out for his best interest. Correct. Clearly, Ashley don't know anything about buying a house. She said that there was 3 good reasons why they should not pay cash for it. She says one good reason. The good reason is something something about refining. You don't refi no house until after you've been. Ashley clearly did not know what she's talking about when she said that was the reason why Michael said they shouldn't pay cash for the home. Now, if they are worth 20 million, certainly he can pay for that house. And that be part of her divorce decree. And then she gets her child support. The house payment can be her alimony and turn everything over to her name and pay some taxes for her. But Ashley, no matter how you look at it, you're going to have to get a job. Okay. So she was telling her husband that is she making a mistake? Ashley, how could you not feel that you were doing the right thing when your husband have embarrassed you? Not embarrassed, embarrassed you all over them streets. And you think that this is, girl, this is a storyline and you better stop playing because they are still living inside of that apartment together. And Michael just did something else, and I'm going to read it to you. I'm gonna read it to you in a minute. He just did something in real life, in real time, okay? Um, Robin House is beautiful, okay? We're gonna talk about that. Robin House is beautiful. Now, what y'all don't know and what y'all may not remember, and I'm going to refresh your memory. Robin still begging Juan to marry her. And I'm gonna tell you why. Tell you why she's begging. One, did you see her show Juan the picture of their old wedding picture? And she said, was it going to be a repeat? Right? Was it going to be a repeat? Are they going to get married again? My mom wants to know. One, she's trying to apply pressure to Juan. They're not married yet. Two, she asked him how you feel about a prenup. And he looking at her sideways like, do you want me to tell the world, girl, you lost my millions? You lost my millions of dollars. You got us evicted from a house that I bought for you and the boys when we got married, when I first started playing basketball. Now you want to ask me for a prenuptial agreement? And of course, they had one. But when they got a divorce, he had lost everything, and moved in with her family. And you got a nerve because you selling some hats, whatever the heck you say you doing, and you want to. You heard what he said. I make more money than you anyway. And then she's trying to break it down, and she throws dirt. She throws dirt on him to say, you know how men are. They just want to say they making more money. But actually, Juan is working at a college as a coach. Now, Robin didn't get that house by herself. Her family helped her get that house. Stop playing, Robin. Tell them your mom and daddy helped you. Yes, they did. Ashley and this whole divorce story is convoluted. Michael has no intentions of buying a house for Ashley. He sure don't. It's cheaper to keep her. Oh, it's cheaper to keep her. The house is gorgeous. Right. She lost all the money. She lost all Juan's money. She did because she trusted this guy who took the money and that. And y'all know what he did to himself. They couldn't sue him because the man had went to the coffin. That's where he went. You lose my money and now you want a prenup and you make less money than me. Girl, stop. and Juan was like, "Come on, Robin. Okay, Robin. Well, you go ahead and make that prenuptial agreement, and you put everything that you want in it." And then she brings up about an affair. When we were going through a divorce, you had a girlfriend. She tries to throw Juan under the bus. She's still hurt about the things that Juan has done to her. Still doing, allegedly. Juan gave her the walk away. Robin didn't even know what to do at this point. Okay, Ashley needs way more help than a lawyer. She would end up with nothing. Her brother couldn't believe what she was saying. He couldn't. All he could do was hold her. Listen, you know what Michael is doing to Ashley? See it my way. They're not, they say they legally separated. Google this. Virginia don't acknowledge legal separations. What they tell you is that you don't have to cohabitate. Now, I asked, because I got a divorce here before. There's no legal separation. That's why she's not leaving that apartment, because then if she leaves, she abandoned the marital home. But she said they sleeping apart. And she told you the last episode, she wakes up and want to make love to Michael. So what is she doing? Let me see. Let me see. Eartha said Ashley needs way more than Lord. Please hit that like button. Ashley made that smirk when she asked if Candace was okay when she left the dance room with Giselle. Because Candace was clearly in there and said the booty grabber is Ashley's husband. How dare y'all make a mockery of my marriage? And I'm in here shooting needles in my stomach trying to have a baby. Okay. I believe Michael will serve her a nice dose of karma on a platinum platter. But what I'm telling you, what she's doing, y'all, Google it. Old girl is out partying. Who do you think is taking care of the kids? Nannies, right? Nannies are taking care of the kids. And he's giving her enough rope to hang herself. He's letting her go out and party to possibly say one day she's an unfit mother. Girl, you're playing with fire. This man is not going to let no black woman walk away and take his money, okay? When Nat told Ashley that the funding was set and everybody knew about the divorce, that was Ashley's big clue to get a lawyer. That's what I'm saying, Miss Gigi. Juan ain't paying no attention to Robin because he's waiting on Michael and Ashley divorce. Juan and Michael is in love. Allegedly. But let me also tell you this. Y'all remember 2-3 years ago, Juan used to be fine. Juan was fine. Go back and look at this episode. Juan looked like he is stressed, hair falling all out in the top. He looked like he done lost himself in a bottle of something. Juan had black rings around his eyes. He was like disengaged from her. I was saying, Juan don't look so good. Juan don't look fine like he used to. Now tell me, did y'all notice that? Yep, Juan looks tired. Okay, say, is it so? Let the redeem about Juan and Michael allegedly. Juan and Karen are sipping this season. I'm telling y'all, something is not right. Juan looks tired. Let the redeem say so. Let me tell you this. Real Housewife of Potomac is starting to get too dark for me. I peeped that head to Marcella. Listen, he tired of faking it. He ain't marrying her. She done threw on that ring. I told y'all how much you can get that ring for. Okay? I told y'all how much y'all can get that ring for. I don't think he paid no bands for that ring. Let me see. Because I pulled it up for y'all last year. Robin Dixon ring.
Check out these pictures.
Okay. This ring is called a Morganite. Okay. Y'all see this ring? Now let me show you how much you can get this ring for. This morganite can be in, don't laugh, y'all, $62.99. Brand Robin Dixon engagement ring. Robin Dixon engagement ring. Here you go. I ain't lying to y'all. Last year, 2 years ago, this ring was $250 in Walmart. What y'all see? $62. And it's in stock, y'all. It's available on the website. $62. Don't look, I'm gonna see. They selling it somewhere else. It's a little higher. It's like you can get the you can get this morthodite ring. This is another one. This is a different kind you can get it for. Let me tell you how much it is. It was $250 when I looked it up. Look, the ring is 75% off. I ain't playing with y'all. Don't be laughing. Girl. Now, you know they say they paid some bands for that ring. I think they said they paid 20 grand for that ring. Girl, please. Ain't nothing wrong with that the girl's house got robbed. Look. Girl, the robbers would throw that ring back at her. Yes, Marcella, I was saying the same thing. Real Housewife is changing. Something is very dark about it. Not enjoying it at all. Miss Tillman, let me tell you something. What they not gonna bring to the forefront, it's gonna be a split between the dark girls and the light girls. Again, it's gonna be a split, and y'all gonna see it, and y'all gonna start seeing it, but nobody's gonna address it. But Candace addresses it later. Okay. Um, Wendy hair is beautiful. That's her real hair when she goes into the doctor's office. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. That happens to a lot of women. That happens. And I'm gonna tell you, it has happened to me before. And I'm gonna tell you what I used. I used Bragg's apple cider vinegar, and I diluted it with water, and I would wash my hair every like every 3 days. I would spray it on my scalp where my hair was falling. And then I would take a vitamin E gel tab, cut it open, and did my hair with the gel from the vitamin E tab. That happens to a lot of women. It could be stress. It could be that you're aging. It could be that you're not eating the right thing. It could be because you're not drinking water. Okay. So I'm going to get everybody say they gonna get the one. It's $62, y'all. And for them to say that thing was 20 bands, I was like, no. Stress will do it. But all you got to do, if your hair is falling out around the edges, y'all, clean your hair follicles with Bragg's apple cider vinegar. You can read on it. It activates your hair follicles. And I take the vitamin E tablet, I cut it in half, and I squeeze out the gel, and I put it on it, and my hair grows right back. It happens to a lot of women. So, but that was Wendy's real hair, you guys. Not a weave. That was her real hair. Vitamin E is great. Postpartum, right. Hormones, right. But that Bragg's apple cider vinegar, Google that you can use it on your hair, okay? And then you wash it out your hair. And I use my regular shampoo because I don't want to walk around smelling like vinegar. But I use that on my hair sometimes when I get these braids, and I will my hair start itching, and I will spray that Bragg's apple cider vinegar on my hair when I take my things out. Stress, postpartum, diet, and a bunch of other things can cause hair loss. But y'all, sometimes it just comes from not drinking water. Your scalp gets dry. Hey, Monica McCall. Um, Marva, y'all, if y'all have not seen Marva hair, oh my God, her dreads are long and beautiful. I use Bragg's diluted with water, and I spray it. That's what I do. I spray it straight on my scalp. Aloe vera is great as well. It sure is. I'll try that. Hmm. The smell goes away easily with braids or locks. I do. I put that in my hair, y'all. And guess what else it does? It also moisturizes your hair so it can have a natural shine that brags apple cider vinegar. Now, I ain't gonna lie, you gonna smell like vinegar. Don't use the apple cider vinegar on your new ring. Not that $62 ring. Oh no, because it will take the color away. What is Dr. Wendy chasing? Her hair is nice and long, but it's thin and weak. It is thin and weak, and it could possibly be because of the wig wearing. Y'all, we can wear wigs, we can wear weaves, right? But at a certain time, your hair need to breathe. Your hair needs to breathe. And when women be having those sew-ins in and they don't take it out and give their hair a chance to breathe, your hair will fall out. It will. And especially if you had a glue on, okay? Your crown is thinning. Her crown is thinning. And guess what? She could have had her hair sewed on and your hair is not breathing. And some girls get that quick weave. Do you know they put a stocking cap on and then they put the glue all over this? I watched it in the beauty shop. They put this glue all over the cap. So when the glue goes on top of the stocking cap, your head, your scalp cannot breathe. It cannot breathe. Okay. Breathe exactly. Your scalp needs to breathe. Okay. And it's also could be hereditary, right? And we haven't seen her mom's, natural hair, but Dr. Wendy needs to have those wigs that she can pop on and pop off. Everybody's wearing wigs. I mean, not me, but I do have a wig. I have one. Um, I wore it. My last time I wore my wig was to Cal's funeral, and it was hot. My head was burning. Okay. So I use that vitamin E pill, okay? I want y'all to know that Robin and Giselle relationship is cracking. When that night at the reunion, when Giselle told Robin about what Chris did, Robin told her right then, I don't agree. Then to get her back, Giselle told everybody that Juan's name was not on that house. And now Karen is saying, are you going to tell Robin for bringing it into the group? Because what they was talking about was supposed to stay between A and B. But Robin need a storyline and it can't be Giselle. I don't play that. If I can't clip it in and take it out at night, I don't want it. Yep, a lot of people. But why is she chasing so many jobs? Google Eddie. See what Eddie's law firm is doing. Do you see Eddie working much? Eddie ain't he's supposed to be a successful lawyer, but in his law offices in Virginia, they say. I don't know. I don't never hear about Eddie Job or nothing. No one's scalp is supposed to have glue on it. Stop the madness. They do that. Miss Gigi, that doesn't sound right. I don't care for wigs. They hot, they are. And sometimes people be stinking, honey. Some of these women around here wear these wigs and don't take them off for months. How do people wear wigs on the beach? They do. They wear the wet and wavy. They be wearing the wet and wavy. They go into the pool water. When me and my husband went to Mexico, they was in the pool with them wigs on, diving down and Lord, me too. They say beauty is pain or something like that. It is. It is. I mean, ladies, we can grow our hair. We just gotta take your time, moisturize everything, your skin, everything got to be moisturized, okay? But y'all keep remembering this thing with Giselle. I don't know why it's on this season. happened after that reunion with Nicki Minaj, okay? Um, I want to tell y'all we're gonna be looking for some stuff, but let me pull up them pictures of the girls in New York. Real Housewives of Potomac girls in New York. Let me show y'all with these girls. They went to New York together. They were doing dances and Giselle and them. It was on their Instagram, but I wonder if they should. Let me see. Real Housewives Ultimate. Oh, that's the Ultimate Girl Trip. The girls went to New York. I'm gonna tell you who went. No, I don't want the Real House. It was Karen, Giselle, Robin, and Ashley. That's who went. Let me see. Can I pull it up this way? Robin, Ashley, and Giselle went to New York City. Let me see. They went together. But y'all, the other women were not invited to this trip. Now, I don't know if they're going to film it as part of a cast trip. I don't know, but it has Candace saying that the dark girls weren't invited. Oh, here it go, here it go, here it go. July 13th, Giselle Bryant and Robin Dixon respond to Candace Dillard's colorism comments. That's when the crack. Now you know that Giselle and do you know that Giselle and Robin worked together on that little radio season thing? So I don't know how they're gonna remain being friends and because they are cracking in real life. But they better do what everybody else do. You don't get paid to like your friends, honey. You get paid to go to work. That seems colorism. Eartha to her to stop. Let me see. Did y'all already talk about Real Housewives of Candy at the concert? Yes, she had a concert in Atlanta. And Real Housewives of Potomac hasn't been to her concert, right? No. Candace is moving on her way, making her money. Those who claim they weren't white, they are mixed. Yes, they are. I said, yes, ma'am, y'all are. Hey, Marva, I know that's right. You grow, girl. Hey, sis, but I'm going to tell you, they haven't been anywhere to support Candace. They haven't. But there was a party that went on when Miss Karen little breast came out. Y'all gonna see all that. I'm gonna see if they gonna put that in there. Cause Karen was at an event and Miss Karen breast came out of her dress and Miss Karen was drunk. Let me see if it's up here. Karen Huger's breast come out of her dress. I don't know if they're gonna show it, but Karen was at a party and her breast popped out of her blue dress, and it was so noted, and the girls were talking about it. So I don't know how much they're gonna show or not, but we're gonna talk about it because Karen and Mia got into it at this party. I don't know if they're going to film that. Karen and Mia, let me see. Karen Hilger and Mia got into an argument at a party. Let me see if they're going to show that. I don't know where it is. I got to be better and find this stuff before I come on. Yeah, but it's about to go down. It's a lot of things that are going to go down, and I'm trying to wait until it come on because I can't wait to tell y'all. I'm going to spill the tea, and it's going to be like pee hot. Okay? So, y'all, we going to, tonight, I'm going to be over at Red Label Confessions. Red Label, and it's his birthday, and we're going to be over there celebrating for a little while with him, and it's gonna be 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Y'all come over. Please make sure that y'all hit the like button. Please make sure that you do this with all your content creators. Make sure that you are still subscribed. YouTube is unsubscribing. And be sure to look at the community tab. I always, if I'm not on, I am posting every day that I see something hot. Y'all, keep y'all eye on y'all politics. Well, we got 14 more days before elections, and they've already started the cheating. Look, people in Georgia are going to polls where they're saying this is not the place you vote at. They're sending people on a runaround. There's cheating allegedly going on in Arizona, Georgia. I told y'all that slavery is on the ballot this year for Oregon, Alabama, Louisiana. Let me see the 5 places that y'all look. Yes, slavery is on the ballot in these states. And that was, I'm going to tell you the states is in. It's in Alabama, Louisiana, Oregon, Tennessee, Vermont would decide on state constitutional amendments prohibiting slavery. But there's in those states, people are still going to be wanting slavery rules more than 150 years after it was officially outlawed in the United States. There's 5 states that did not take it out: Alabama, Louisiana, Oregon, Tennessee, and Vermont. Y'all, we need to encourage our brothers and sisters in those places to be voting. Um, I thought neither Giselle nor Robin were mixed. They are mixed, very much so. They are mixed. Do you hear Arizona have men with guns watching the ballot box? Yep. Y'all, please don't let that deter you from voting. We need to vote. They are trying to keep black people away from the polls. They have came out today on CNN and said they have been threatening Hispanic people to vote Republic, okay? Yes, they are sitting in the parking lots with guns, intimidating folks, dropping ballots. Yep. When I saw that little outing, I was wondering when the beautiful darker haired ladies were. It did seem a little colorist to me. Y'all, it's going on. It's going on for real. For real, for real. They don't like the dark girls, okay? Dondi, yep, caught it. I think Robin's white side was higher when she did the test. Listen, Robin, mother, somewhere over there is some white folks in there. Giselle, we don't get to see her mom. We only see her dad. Right? So it's possible. But they are. Who I mean, come on now. We don't see any dark girls walking around with blue eyes, okay? Green eyes. We don't see that. But y'all, please make sure y'all vote. We're gonna have an I vote party. Everybody needs to get to those polls, okay? It's very important that we let our voices be heard. Y'all keep up with the stocks. Y'all keep up with the information, knowing that JP Morgan, JP Morgan economists say it's gonna be worse in 2023. My family light with green eyes, 2 black parents. It happens. We all have a mixture in our family. Those Republicans are ruthless. Y'all see Clarence Thomas.
These pictures should match.
Y'all see Clarence Thomas put a stay on Senator Lindsey Graham going to testify in Georgia. Now you know good and well Clarence Thomas shouldn't have had his little finger in there at all. Y'all, Trump went to court yesterday. I plan to complete my balance this weekend. Listen, and take them to the poll. What you can do is if you saying you're going to vote absentee, you can still take it to your voting place and drop it in the mail. I mean, drop it in the ballot place, okay? Her Giselle mom was on the show one time in the very beginning. She was clearly a white lady. That's what I'm saying. Don't be ashamed of it. You know, don't be ashamed of it. It comes around where, some of our men started liking the light skinned women better, but it doesn't matter. I don't know what's going on with that. Y'all, tomorrow I'm coming back early. We're gonna be talking political talk and telling y'all what's going on. I got to keep y'all I got to keep y'all abreast of what's going on in political. Y'all, I really love y'all. I thank y'all for y'all support, y'all. We're gonna keep it moving and we're gonna keep looking forward. We're not gonna look back. And I love y'all. I do. So I will see y'all tomorrow early, y'all. Bye. Bye.